Welcome to today's video, and I have a Madam Glam February collection, House of Love. And so we're jumping right in. They sent me the February collection, and I am super excited for this collection because it's February, the month of love. I love everything about it. So this collection was super special to me, and I really absolutely loved every shade in this particular set. I'm so grateful and thankful. If you don't know about Madam Glam, they are vegan, cruelty free, 21 formula free, palm oil free, henna free formula, which is super extra safe for anyone. It is definitely a go to for me. If you notice, I use them a lot in a lot of my sets because they just are like such a good quality of a gel. So this is the full collection, all 8 shades, and so we're gonna jump right in. I love what they did with the bottles, with like the different designs. Very nice. I don't show all of them in this video, but I try to show the most. The first one is Hardcore, I believe it's pronounced, and it's like a really bright fire red. I absolutely don't have a shade like this in my collection yet, so definitely need it. I feel like this would be good for a lot of designs I have in mind later in the year that I want to do, and I need like a really bold bright red. I feel like this red will definitely do the job. um, Madam Glam is always like one coat coverage, super nice. And the best part for me is how these swatches I do, they match the top of the bottle so perfectly. Like I can't get enough of it, so I try to show it almost every time. The next shade is Supernova Love, and this one is such a pretty rose gold shade. Absolutely love this one. I would say this is one of my favorites out of the collection because I do love pink. I love gold as well. And I have been like looking at a lot of rose gold lately, thinking of getting a few pieces of rose gold jewelry to add to my collection. It's just such a pretty like pink shift to rose gold that I love. Just makes it extra special for me. The next shade is Magic Dust, and this is a gold glitter polish. So with Supernova Love and Magic Dust, I feel like they were very close in comparison, but you can definitely tell the difference because this one is definitely golden, and then the other one is definitely rose gold. You know for sure it's a rose gold shade. Such pretty shimmers with these glitters in these polishes. And again, just a one coat coverage, nice polish. This next shade here, again, I'm showing off that bottle, is Moonchild. And this is like a really like pale, like nudish shade. I love it. Like it's like a pale pink. Really nice. Like I like the hue of this one. Like the tone of this one is really nice and soft. Really nice. This next one is the Chaser, and this is another one of my faves. It's like a coral shade, but it's a bit brighter, and I like that about this. Very unique. So it's a really nice shade of like a coral pink, super pigmented. Like these polishes are just beyond pigmented. I absolutely love them. Just a tip with Madame Glam's gel polishes, you want to do thin layers because if you don't cure it quite a bit, it does wrinkle. And I had to learn the hard way, but again, still very nice. Just don't want to apply it on too thick. The next one is Astro Love, and this one is like a deeper red. Also a very nice shade. I definitely also see a lot of nice designs with this one as well. I do have a red from Madame Glam in my collection, and that one is like even deeper than this one. So like I like the fact that Madam Glam comes out with new gel polishes every month. And like, I haven't had many collections, but I can say like I really don't see repeats at all of the shades. So it's like really, really neat that they can come up with 6 to 8 different shades every month, and it's always something very new, very different, just to build onto their site. And this one, y'all, is my absolute favorite. It's Synergy. And this one here definitely reminds me of my truck, my vehicle I drive in every day, is particularly this shade. So when I originally painted my truck, I was going for pink, obviously, but I didn't want it to be like a bubblegum pink or a pop out pink, even though it still pops out. Like, you can't miss me in traffic. This is the exact shade of my truck here. And like, it's something about this shade here that I absolutely love. Like, this is just like a perfect pinkish shade to me, like a fuchsia, but like a bit darker, and I really, really like it. And then the last shade is Love Energy, and it's a really nice, like, baby pink. And I have like quite a few pinks from Madam Glam, and this again is still very different. None of the pinks that I have are the same, and I do particularly like this one a lot. It's a really, really nice shade of pink. I overly love this collection, but if you like any of the gel polish you're seeing, I would suggest you go and check Madam Glam out. I do have a discount that's been displaying across the screen where you can save you a few extra coins. And then they also do have a VIP program where you can go ahead and pay $29 a month, and grab some gels of your choice. And then I just decided to go in and just give you a glance of all of the colors again with their names by them, just so you can kind of see. Again, such a beautiful shade this hardcore is for me. Like, such a fiery, nice red. Like, this red is almost like a red pinkish. It has like a pinkish shift to it. Really, really love that about this one. Supernova Love was a fave of mine. Very nice rose gold glittery shade this one is. And then right after this, you're going to see Magic Dust. And you can immediately see the difference. Like, with this one we're looking at now, it's like a pink shift to it. And then Magic Dust, which is this one, it's just like a gold. So it's just a plain gold shiver to it. And I absolutely adore both of those shades because I do also love glitter, but gold is my favorite. So gold and rose gold obviously are a definite go-to for me. Moonchild is just a really, really nice shade of like a pinkish nudish shade. Very, very nice. This is all of them actually with 2 coats here as well. And then this next one again is the Chaser, my absolute favorite. It's like a pink coral shade. Very, very nice. I feel like it looks really nice against my skin tone as well. This one here, just super, super pretty. This shade is definitely a fave out of this collection. And then we have Astro Love, which is a very nice red shade. Pretty typical for me. Like, this is definitely Valentine's all day. This shade here is like a signature Valentine's Day color to me. But again, it's really, really, really nice. And then we have my absolutely favorite shade, Synergy, out of this whole set. Again, just a really nice, like, fuchsia shade. So this is like a mix between like a purple and a pink. Just a really beautiful, nice shade. My absolute fave out of this whole collection. And then last but not least, we have Love Energy again. And just a really nice shade of pink this one is as well. I love the vibrancy of this. Although it's like a soft pink, it's still very vibrant as well. And these are all of the shades. Madam Glam, I would all like to thank you so much for sending over all of these gels. As always, you guys are amazing and wonderful. And again, if you're interested, I'll have it linked down below with my discount code, everything that I am showing here. And you guys don't want to miss out. Definitely check them out and grab you some wonderful pink gels for the month of February from their House of Love collection. Just a very nice array of different pinks and reds. Just beautiful. So we're jumping right into the set, and today I'm using my 3XL Goose Trade coffin tips. And yeah, I love the length of these. I always rave about these. I feel like they're very, very nice. So I'm just jumping straight in, and I'm going in now with Love Energy, and I'm using that on my thumb, index, and my pinky. So typically when I do PR with a company, I obviously like to use just their products. So I'm going in, and I think I'm going to use all of the shades except Magic Dust, because I felt like Magic Dust and Supernova Love, they could work together. It was just they were so close in shade. I obviously decided to go with the more pinker tone of the two, and this set was very simple and very cute. Of course, it's a V-Day set, but I just wanted to obviously, like always, showcase all of the colors in a set, or majority of the colors in a set. And I think I'm going to come back with another Valentine's Day design with these, because I just felt like the shades went together so well, and it's like other ideas I had in my mind. But this package, it didn't come when I expected, so I kind of had to do a rush job and like get this set done and get the voiceover done and edit it and chop out everything and do everything in the same day. So this is why I'm posting so late tonight. It's because I had to ensure that I had everything together, because I definitely wanted to get this out at the beginning of the month, so that for those of you that have never tried Madam Glam, or you are in love with Madam Glam and have not yet seen the February collection, I wanted to make sure to bring that to you early before anything sells out. I will say I checked the website right before recording, and at that time Supernova Love was sold out. So that was the rose gold shade. um, it's going to be back in stock, so if you were interested in that one, just look out for it. But at this time it is definitely sold out. A lot of times when they come out with their new collections, they're always super nice, so like you kind of just have to jump on them immediately because they do sell out. So now I'm going in on my middle finger with Supernova Love, and I'm going to paint this nail in entirety with the shade. Super, super cute. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of speed up the rest of the video, just because this video was super long. So without me like fast forwarding anything in this video, my video was 34 minutes long and 43 seconds. I'm not sure if you guys like longer videos, if you want to see everything in detail, or do you like the chopped out version? Comment down below and let me know. I do aim to please. I don't mind. When I watch nail videos, I like them long, short. However, just as long as I'm kind of like just getting to see everything that goes on in the design, I'm pretty much happy. So my ring finger, I decided to use Moonchild as a solid shade for this one. Everything I am applying as a base coat, I do 2 coats of it. So I'm doing the first coat on camera. I'll cure that for 30 seconds, and then off camera I go in with the second coat of each of the shades and cure it again for 30 seconds in my nail lamp. And I just, every time I do like a base of gels, I just love the base. Like, so the base shades here, this is everything with 2 coats. I just love how this looks. It looks very, very nice. So on my thumb, I'm going in and I'm creating a French tip with Supernova. So Love Energy played as my nail bed, and I thought it was a nice pink for that. But on my thumb, index, and my pinky, I'm doing French tips, and I'm using the T method that I learned from Vanity Val. It always works for me. I always get very nice French tips. So I was gonna keep all of the nails in, but basically my thumb, index, and pinky are exactly the same. So I'm just going to show my thumb in this video, because I don't want to make it real repetitive, being that everything is pretty much the same. So I will obviously off camera do the same thing to my index and my pinky as far as drawing on the French tip, and then I do cure everything in the lamp for 30 seconds. So I did decide today to do press-ons just because like the news going around about these nail lamps and stuff kind of got me a little freaked out. I've been doing this for quite some time. I do have my hands in and out the lamp a lot. And I've always had like a kind of fear of that. Like I kind of felt like something could possibly be wrong with just constantly putting your hand in and out of that lamp. So I've just been taking extra precautions with that. And I was getting ready to like get done for the day as far as like showering, going to bed for the next day. I didn't feel like applying any sunscreen or putting on the glove. So I just decided to do press-ons that way my hand isn't really in the lamp at all. And it worked out pretty great. I wish I could have done them like a gel X or something like that because I really didn't like how they looked at the end once I actually put them on. But nonetheless, I got the set done and I actually liked it. And if I did proper prep and push back my cuticles and stuff like that, I think they would look absolutely amazing. And this is what the nails look like after the French tips. And again, I would have worn them just like that. Absolutely beautiful. So now I'm going in with every shade except Magic Dust and just drawing hearts all over the French tips. I think it was just a really simple design, like I said. So I did this to my thumb, index, and pinky, and I like the different shades in it. I feel like maybe I should have used a different background color for the French, but nonetheless, I do feel like it came out really, really nice. It's just that Supernova Love was super glittery, super shiny, and yeah, but it came out super nice. So for my hearts, I always use my dotting tool to make the two dots, and then I use my nail art brush to pull everything down. Now typically you can do this with just a dotting tool, but I'm extra, so I always have to use my nail art brush just to kind of make it look a little bit more like a heart. I feel like when I use my dotting tool it looks like a blob. I mean, you can tell what it is, but I just don't like it, so I've always done mine this way, which is also an extra step, like, but I'm okay with that. I don't mind taking my time with my nails and getting the job done. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And thank you for taking your time to watch the video. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you for joining the fam. And if you've been subscribed, I love you guys so, so much. So as you see at this point in the video, I do have on gloves, and that's just because, again, I'm trying to be extra cautious. I used to always buy gloves and then never use them because I didn't like how they looked on my hands in the video, or like it was just always something where I didn't really like them. But I saw these gloves on Amazon and I fell in love with them. I just love like the shift in them. They're really, really pretty. And I do not like how they look on my hands. They're a bit big, but I overall do like just the aesthetic with the actual video. So I'm going to try and use the gloves from now on. Also, so that gel products don't get on my skin, because a lot of times that does tend to happen. Like if I'm top coating or something like that, I notice like if I'm doing press-ons or something like that, it gets on my skin. So I'm just going to take some extra precautions when doing this nail thing just because it is fun. I enjoy it and I love it. I don't want to get any kind of allergic reactions to it or anything that may harm me within using gel products or just the lamps or anything. So I'm just trying to be extra cautious. So jumping back into the set, I'm on my middle finger and I'm taking each of the shades and I'm just making a line down the nail. So I started with Astro Love and made a line on either side of the nail, and then I went in, like now I'm going in with sheets. I don't know. I was so confused. They're kind of close when doing this, but basically just taking every shade and making a line on either side of the nail. Just real random. I just wanted all of the colors into the nail set, and this was another nice way of incorporating them. And this was one of my favorite nails, this one here. Now to finish this nail up here, I'm using Moonchild and just making random hearts all the way down this nail. And again, this was like my favorite nail. I loved how this one came out. So for my last nail that I show on camera, I'm just doing, I don't even know what this design is called, but I'm really bad at it. So I do need to practice, but I'm taking all of the gels and like making a heart inside of a heart inside of a heart. And I didn't do it right because you're supposed to do the colors like really close where they kind of blend, but I let like moonshine show in between each of the shades that I put down. Again, I'm really rusty at this one here, but everyone in the house liked it. I didn't like it. They liked how different it was and that it wasn't as neat. It just made it look really nice to them in a way, they said. So I kept it, but I kept it like wet with all of this done before like curing and showed everybody, and they liked it. Off camera, I top coated, applied cuticle oil, and here is the final set. Again, a very nice, simple Valentine's Day set. And this camera, the lighting was so bright with Supernova Love, like at times you really couldn't see the design. But I love how it turned out. Comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set and which nail was your favorite. I would say mine is the middle finger. But if you've made it this far, you may as well go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you in my next one. Remember to be the best you that you can be. And don't forget to check out Madam Glam and use my discount to save you some coins. And much love to you all.